we're live.
Oh.
Shout out to Mari, you guys.
Shout out to Mari.
Welcome back to Revenge of TV, live from San Diego Comic-Con. We're here at the Ignition Pavilion. We're doing our goddamn morning show, and I am sitting down with Colin Kelly and Jackson Lanzing.
That's me.
I got him, baby.
You got him.
I got him. Good morning, guys.
Morning, Jeff. How are you, man?
I'm good.
Morning.
Yeah, you guys are brave coming on here morning after the Eisner Afterparty.
Yeah, everybody at the Eisner Afterparty had to hear us walk around and be like, sorry, we can't stay. We got
a morning show.
Yeah, we got to big dick everybody at the Eisner.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it made me very happy.
It was sloppy there last night. I mean, it's always sloppy.
It always is. Look, the Eisners are incredible. I love them. I go when we're nominated. Sometimes I go when we're not, back in the past. It is a long show.
That's what everyone says.
It is a show that starts early and ends at 11.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
And that, you think like the Oscars, they really like rush everybody to do that. They don't do that in comics.
Yeah.
In comics, they're like, we're going to let, the brother of a comic book artist from the
ramble
1940s
on.
talk for 20 minutes. And honestly, sometimes that's really profound. So I understand why you do it, but leads to a long ass night.
Yeah.
Well, and it's always so fun because then everyone obviously then for folks who aren't out here then piles into the hotel ballroom bar, which is, spoiler alert, not a very good bar.
Yeah.
Not very good.
Turns out it's not. Joe ordered himself a Hibiki whiskey, and he said it was very smoky, which is like not. It was like a Scotch.
That's not what he got.
Yeah.
No.
So they're just filling it up
else.
with like
We're
something.
just grabbing the nearest thing, yorking it into a cup, and being like,
if it was smoky, probably what they're doing is Trader Joe's. This is like people don't realize this. Trader Joe's has a weird like deal where they offset like all the runoff whiskey from a bunch of island distilleries, and they can sell it as their own little thing for like half the money. So if you want like budget Lefroy, just get whatever they sell at Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I bet they're just filling it up with that.
I mean, that's what I would do if I ran a bar.
If you ran a bar,
You know.
Why don't you run a bar? It's wild. You
Yeah.
look like
You
a man who
know,
runs
I
a
mean,
bar.
okay, fine, we'll open a bar.
it's revenge of
and destroy
yourself.
Yourself. Yeah, it was a good time last night.
It was great. It's always good.
I heard it must have gone a little bit faster because everyone was able to prepare their speeches because I heard there was a big leak.
Yeah, that's a really fun. I definitely know a lot of really great awards ceremonies that have their entire winners list leaked.
I think it is a testament to the comics industry that I didn't know.
I didn't either.
Like I heard about the leak, but no one was in my face being like, "You want to know the winners?
Yeah.
Here's all the winners." I think everybody was like, "We're just gonna go about our night. We're gonna do our thing, and we're gonna act incredibly surprised when when Dennis Camp's books win." But none of us should have been surprised.
It's crazy.
I knew Dennis Camp's books were gonna win the minute he was nominated. Those books fucking rip.
That's
of course
true.
they got. Of
That's
course
true.
they won.
We were sitting here on the couch like all day yesterday, being like, "Do you think you're gonna win?" And people just let us look like assholes.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
I mean,
look, you know what? You made the bed. You slept in the bed you made.
Yeah, that's true. I've been doing it my whole life, baby. You know, you guys have been. You guys are like some of the hardest working people in comics. I swear to God, it's like every other week, or every week, or sometimes multiple times a week. There's new books coming out.
It was for a while. We're kind of concentrating on doing a little bit less of that and a little bit more of like of a meticulous, measured approach where you get 1 or 2 books from us a month.
Yeah,
We really went into this year being like, you know what? We're going to pull ourselves away from licensed work. We're really going to start focusing a lot more on our creator-owned stuff.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, Marvel and DC are incredible. We loved working there, but it really does kind of sap a little bit of your personal juice.
There's a thing. There's a bit of advice I got at Marvel, and I think it's very true. And anybody who ends up wanting to work at the big two, especially at Marvel, I think this is a great piece of advice, which is they will give you as much work as you can handle.
Yeah.
But you get to pick how much you can handle.
Sure.
So if you keep asking them for work, they'll keep giving you work. But at a certain point, you're writing 5-6 books at a time for Marvel. Like, that's not a healthy thing for anybody to do. That's tough. Like
diminishing
Brian Bendis
returns too.
Yeah, Bendis made that look easy, but it is not easy. And
Jed McKay is the greatest tap dancer. He's just able to kind of casually do it at all times, which is really impressive.
So I think we sort of hit a point where we realized we really need to step back. We need to focus on first principles. We're not going to do any IP. We're not going to do any IP.
Yeah.
Which is why at San Diego we announced Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, which
ongoing
is totally
for Dark Horse and Wizards of the Coast. Yeah, we immediately ate our own words. I was like in the middle of being like, we're not taking anybody else's story, and then D&D called me and said, "Hey, you all want to come on and just go as long as you want and do whatever you want and have a
Yeah,
blast.
full-
The best
full-
fantasy artists in the world. And
Full
we were like,
backing of Dark Horse, variant cover program out the wazoo, and we're
all
like,
right, I guess we're back.
They pulled me back in.
The John Wick. I'm thinking I'm back
Yeah.
immediately.
meanwhile,
a
I'm just
bitch.
like sitting on my dragon's hoard of dragon content in my house, and I'm like, we might have a passing familiarity with this property.
So you guys are working on this. What's this I got here? Little ash can.
You'll never leave this place alive. This is, we were saying, we're in our creator-owned era. This is like the first swing out that gate. This is a horror story unlike any we've done. I think a lot of the time when we hit horror, we match it with fantasy or science fiction to really blow it out. This is our most like stripped down, grounded book to date. It is a story about 5 kids who grew up in effectively a cult, a little intentional community out in the middle of nowhere in the Pacific Northwest. They have only ever known each other, these 5 kids. They are all each other's best friends, each other's lovers, each other's like lives. And they turn 18, and the day that they turn 18, their parents take them out into the woods to a tree covered in hallucinogenic mushrooms, have them eat one each, and then start to hunt their children.
Oh, no.
And the story of what these kids' lives actually are, what they've been being prepared for, and what they are to their parents is the sort of run out that you'll experience in You'll Never Leave This Place Alive.
Okay.
Heather Vaughn is the art. She's doing absolutely incredible job, not only penciling, but inking and coloring.
Yeah, whole thing is all Heather Vaughn. She's incredible.
Yeah, and IDW, Heather Antos, once again being our captain of the ship.
IDW is kind of killing it right now with the horror, obviously. They're doing a big, the whole IDW Dark initiative has been like really cool.
Really banging, yep.
We've been really honored to be a part of it. I think we started, the minute that Heather Antos got in charge of IDW Dark, the conversations around this book started. We were sort of immediately like, let's go, let's play.
And this is your first creator own?
We've done a few over the years, but we do them few and far between up until the last couple of years. So we started our career with a book called Joyride. That was creator owned with Marcus Toe over at Joyride. So
That's
punk rock.
Punk rock teenage Star Trek.
Back when we thought they wouldn't let us ever do Star Trek, we were like, we'll do it over here. Then we took a long break, did a book called Zojacon at Vault back in the day. A very weird book. It's like Slaughterhouse 5 meets The Dark Crystal. It's out of print, but if you can find it, it's worth your time.
It reads great in French.
Yeah. Honestly, the French translation totally rips. Then we took a long break. Then last year we did Principles of Necromancy with Amy Winkle.
Okay. Yeah.
He got nominated for the Russ Manning for that.
Yep.
We're cooking up something new with him right now. That was such a joy. And Eamon is like a brother in comics to us. He's just really become like one of our best friends.
Yeah.
And then took a little bit of a break. And now we're hitting into this. But
cool.
this is the first of a sort of slew of these that we're going to be hitting out over the course of the next couple of years.
I can't wait. I imagine they're coming out like once a week or something. Each new series every single week.
We saw what Ignition was doing and said, a whole company to do that?
Yeah,
we got you.
we
boo.
got
25
you.
number ones in a year. We got this. I got you. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, Hive Mind, just factory line.
I mean, for a long time, we've kind of had to produce as a factory. You know, a lot of folks say, like, hey, you're the hardest working guys in comics. And then we're like, yeah. Because, just spoiler alert, there's 2 of us.
Yeah, it means that we really do, we are tempted to take on maybe more work than we can handle. And I think, again, one of the things we've really tried to do in the last couple of years is really think about that and try to approach this a little bit more intentionally, make sure that we're giving everything we can to any individual book. Last Starship, our Star Trek book, it's the only book on shelves from us for the past 7 months.
I mean, it's been a banger for sure.
Thank you so much.
And we were talking about this just the other night. Like every cover of that book has been amazing.
It's just insane. When you get to walk out the door with Frank Avia in your A covers, like you're not going to go wrong. But then we got Joelle Jones on number 2, and I remember that's when I was like, all right, we're sailing.
Frank Avia came by here yesterday, just to say hi. Like we've conversed through email a bunch of times, but he and his English isn't great, right? But he held up his phone, and it was a screenshot in his camera roll of me on our live stream saying, "If you need a butthole drawn, call Frank Avia." And I was like, "Yep, I said that."
I'm kind of sad you told me that after I got my last chance to commission him.
Yeah, he'll
He
draw
did
you a
draw,
butthole.
he did draw a black hole or 2.
Yeah.
So if we want to squint really hard.
That's what I'm saying.
nice.
If you look at a lot of his work, it's all buttholes.
It's
All-
buttholes all the way
buttholes
down.
all the way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that you almost got us to say buttholes all the way down at the same time is
buttholes all the way down.
That's some live stream magic.
Yeah.
That's insane.
What's on the docket for the rest of your weekend? I mean, I know we were on day 3 of 4.
Yeah. But we're keeping it going today. So we're actually about to go plot the future with Heather Antos. We have a couple of exciting things coming down the pipe at IDW. So we're going to go.
I mean, we can't obviously say anything about it, but the next thing we are cooking up over there is unbelievably innovative, exciting, and it's gonna hit the industry like a meteor.
It's also probably the hardest thing we've ever written.
Yep.
Really?
I don't know how we're gonna do this thing, but it's truly insane.
We had a one-pager that was like, "We promise you the moon." And they're like, "The moon, you say?" It's like, yes.
Yeah, now we got to deliver. Oops.
Now we got to build a rocket ship.
Yeah. So we're on that. We are then we're going to be on the Masters of Comic Book Horror panel with Stephanie Williams and Patrick Horvath and a bunch of actual Masters of Comic Book Horror. I don't know what the hell we're doing there.
Sure.
That's going to be grand.
We're horrifying.
Yeah, at 3
good.
p.m. And then we just get to chill, my man.
Really?
Oh yeah, I get to walk the floor. I get to do
Hell
the show.
yeah.
Like I'm gonna find some stuff to buy.
Yeah.
Yesterday I bought Chris Cantwell and Tyler Crook's Out of Alcatraz. 'Cause
Okay.
I had literally 10 minutes on the floor. And I walked by. I saw the book I wanted. I was like, great, I'll get that book.
That's
That'll make
another
me
book
feel
that
good.
had banger covers.
Dude, I
Yeah.
know. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And Chris knows how to shape a book, and he works with the best, he works with the perfect artist for his creator own. So I'm
Yeah.
always really in awe of what he does. He's
Yeah.
a wonderful artist.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Did you say, are there any more signings coming up? You guys have been doing signings, right?
No,
don't have any more
we
signings.
locked in our signings. I believe there's also a Star Trek panel on Sunday.
There is. We're doing a Star Trek panel on Sunday. That'll probably be our last Star Trek panel.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ever? No, they're gonna
I mean,
keep calling you.
For now. Well, we're specifically trying not to come back for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, we want to give it a break. Like,
Yeah.
that
I
was
mean,
part- that
between
was-
year 5 and then Star Trek and then Last Starship, we really kind of told 3 acts of the story. Right?
Yeah.
Like they're not direct sequels in any way, but there's elements in it because we're us. There's elements that kind of have tracked through.
Yeah.
And I think if you overstay your welcome, there's nothing worse than being the last guy at the party. And plus, we want to get it out of the way for Chris. Like Chris and Charlie Jane Anders have the next 2 big Star Trek books, and both of them are incredible. So it's like we are honored to have the chance to tell the story we wanted to, but it's like other people should play with these toys.
How many combined issues of Star Trek have you done across all the different?
Oh, we counted this once.
It's,
Yeah.
I think it's roughly. Okay, wait. We can just do this easy right now. Over the course of, if we say that we wrote every issue of year 5 to some degree because we show ran that book.
Yeah.
So like we didn't write every issue. There were a lot of writers on that book, but we plotted every issue.
Yeah.
Let's say that's 25 there.
Okay.
Plus 26, which was our Waypoint story that started the whole thing. Then across Star Trek ongoing, that's at least 35. So
Okay,
let's
shit.
say that's
Uh-oh.
that's additionally like 60
61,
right there.
yeah.
61. On top of that, we've got Last Starship, which is 12.
Okay.
So that's going to take us up to 72.
73.
Then we've got Day of Blood, which is at least 2 specials. Lore War, which is at least 2 specials. The 2 annuals. So that's another 6.
Yeah.
So now we're up around 80.
Okay.
So probably 80.
Okay.
Somewhere
That's a
around
lot
there.
of Star Trek.
But
Yeah.
Mike Johnson has what, 85?
And I think Mike Johnson has 100 something. And
You got to keep going.
I know, man. That's
So
like one of the
it gives
If you're
us
not
a
going to be
reason-
the best at something, why not? Why even do it?
It gives us the reason to come back. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? In
All
like
right.
in like 20 years, we'll break the record.
Yeah.
And that's
What-
the thing. Last Starship has a lot of gaps in its timeline, so it's like we kind of left ourselves spots to come back and play.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So run it down for me one more time before we go. Where can people find you the rest of the weekend?
Easy to be found at the Masters of Comic Book Horror panel at 3 p.m. We'll also be around for some Star Trek stuff tomorrow morning at the IDW booth. We'll be giving out this ash can for You'll Never Leave This Place Alive. We've also got an ash can for Dungeons & Dragons I know that's kicking around, though I have not yet seen it, but I
And-
hear it exists.
And IDW also has a mini poster of our issue 1 cover
By Assad Rivich.
by Asad Hrabich, and it is unreal, really beautiful.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's going up on my wall.
Yeah. If you are a D&D fan, once again, like we can't really stress how enthusiastic and deep in the lore we are. And we are just like with Star Trek. We are telling a story that we have always wanted to not only read but play.
Yeah.
And it's just going to really blow people's minds.
Yeah, so that's what's up with us, man. Thank
Great.
you for having us.
Thank you for coming to the morning show and being so brave the night after the Eisners.
An absolute joy. Honestly, the setup is so sick.
Thank you. We
I do
just
want to
pulled it
exit out the window. I am exhausted by Comic-Con, and I am going to jump out this window.
Yeah, it's amazing that we have such a high view,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's really impressive that you guys got this location.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, thank you so much, Colin Kelly, Jackson Lanzing. Thank you for stopping by, and make sure you check out all these books and go ahead and get out of here.
We're gone,
Go ahead and
baby.
get out of here. I got to talk to all these other people.
I'm taking this butt plug.
No!